Right now, Machela Bridgette Sathekga is South Africa's first black female actuary at Liberty Corporate, and she joins us now here in Johannesburg as we celebrate winning women. Machela, lovely to have you at the desk, and it seems as if I have one of 8 black female actuaries at the desk. Surely sounds like a very, very small community.
Most certainly, and that's probably one of my biggest concerns for the future of the actuarial profession, just the fact that there's so few black females involved in the profession, and I really think we have something unique to offer in terms of perspective, and I'm hoping that I'll inspire a lot more females to go into the profession and become actuaries.
Machela, never mind the profession you're in. It's Lindsay in Cape Town, by the way. This is a difficult one for many people to stomach. Do you not think that South Africa is almost Neolithic, prehistoric when it comes to the treatment of women? If you look at any boardroom, there's only 1 out of 10 individuals that are women. And I want to ask you this question. Where would you be with your intelligence and your training if you were a man, do you think?
That's a really good question. I think South Africa is actually comes from a history where I agree probably we haven't been the best in terms of our treatment of women and giving them opportunities. But I really think over the last 20 years we have taken progressive steps to actually correct that. And although there's still a lot of challenges that remain, a lot that remains to be done, I certainly do see that at Liberty it's something that we're certainly committed to in terms of empowering women, giving opportunities. And speaking specifically in my case, I actually don't think I'd be further if I wasn't a female and if I wasn't black. So it's a unique circumstance that I'm in. It's certainly something that's given me incredible opportunities, but with that has come a lot of responsibility in terms of giving back and as well as creating opportunities for a wider context and to increase diversity within the workplace.
What do you do at Liberty? I always want to understand what actuaries do, because they messed up the market in 2008 with their structured products. So I'm trying to understand what the modern actuary does.
Well, I'd like to describe the modern actuary as a financial engineer of sorts, and
that's what worried me.
No, but also social scientists. So I would actually say that actuaries have quite a unique contribution to make in society, because we've got a unique skill set where we're using our statistics, knowledge of statistics, financial mathematics and economics to solve complex financial problems. Now, I mean, I think definitely with the crisis we may have gone over the edge, and actually it was probably more greed than actuarial skills that actually got us into trouble as a whole, but I still think that there's unique insight skills that we bring to the table, and importantly we're actually taught to think about the public interest. So I think that's a unique perspective that we bring that is valuable, and we should definitely put out there. You
touched a lot on giving back in your earlier response, and particularly I understand that you have set up a Machela Sathekga Foundation. What exactly are you hoping to achieve with this foundation, and how does one benefit from it?
You know, when I look at my career and my history, I can see what a critical role that education has played in getting me where I am. I've received a scholarship to go to Daneford College. I received an Oppenheimer Memorial Trust scholarship to attend UCT, and those have really changed the trajectory of my life. So what I aim to achieve with the scholarship and in creating it is to actually touch people's lives, make a difference, and allow them to also change the trajectories of their lives. So really people who, it's aimed at talented people who come from disadvantaged backgrounds, and really just giving them a leg up. The same way that I received one, I'm just paying it forward.
David Shapiro, just a quick one, and I'm stirring the pot here. Again, I'm feeling slightly mischievous about this thing, but there's a serious note to this. You have maybe 3 meetings a day, and each meeting has, let's say that there's 15 people that you've met during the day. How many of those 15 people are women?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Very few. And I think that's sad. You know, Lindsay, I'm going to take it from a different angle. I tell you what worries me is I do a lot of talks. I give a lot of talks. And what concerns me about that, when I look at the audience, it seems to be the same kind of demographics. And that's what worries me, is that they're not enough. I don't think we've got anywhere close to enough women in the financial industry at all. And where they are there, they do well, but I think that it's certain industry that's lacking, you know, in women, particularly as skilled as Machela is.
Machela, thank you so much for joining us and wishing you all the luck with the foundation in particular, and we hope that we can increase you from 1 in 8 to 1 or 10 in 20 at least.
How good were you at maths?
Terrible. That was Machela Bridgette Sathekga from Liberty Corporate.